Hey, what's up, guys? It's Chung MS here again with the Court of Owls. Actually, this is a practice war, but I wanted to show a couple funny fails and then also some different attack strategies down in the Town Hall 7, Town Hall 8 level. So we'll get started. Court of Owls is our farming family, so we decided to do a practice war for some of the guys who wanted to try out some new attack strategies. Myself primarily, I kind of pushed for it, and Graz was nice enough to lend me his clan, but we didn't really care about defending, just wanted to see some laughs. And Bella was nice enough to build a Parliament of Owls owl for her base, so you can see somebody 3-starred that pretty easily because everything's just exposed. But pretty cute little base, cute little design rather. Here's my base. Decided to do something that's a little R-rated, but pretty I'll let you figure that out what that is. And then Graz actually did something that was a little more unique. He created a almost like a 3D staircase, hiding his loot up top since troops can't climb stairs, so he says. But we'll see. Some people, some guy 2-starred him pretty easily. But one of the funny things that we wanted to share was all the fails that happened during this war. So I'll start with Graz. So surprisingly, somebody did get got by all those traps. So we'll see. This guy comes in with some level 3 troops and just gets annihilated. Unfortunately for him, couldn't get that loot bonus that he wanted to get. Just giant goes flying, sends in some goblins to chase out some of the traps. Unfortunately, he decides to heal some giants that are under the inferno, so he just doesn't just doesn't stand a chance with level 3 giants and then level 3 inferno. Maybe level 2, level 3 inferno. And then at this point, all his giants get wasted. He just spams all his troops in, hoping for something to happen. And his goblins obviously go after the loot, and his archers just get blown up to bits. Just gets guy on on every level. He steals some loot, which is whatever, but doesn't get the loot bonus of probably like 500,000, which is substantial for a guy with level 3 troops. Also wanted to show another fail by me, actually. So I try to, I wanted to do this war just so I can try out some holo wee wee tactics. Tired of high score 2-starring some Town Hall 9, so wanted to try something that could finish off the entire base. But I'll go through this. But basically, I expected there to be probably bomb points here, 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 and here. So at that point, I was like, well, it probably makes sense to cut off these defenses on the side. If I send in my hogs to the center, they'll go straight from these defenses. If all this stuff is cleared out, they're going to go straight to the center. Did still have this queen to contend with, so my queen is down. My king is alive, but decided to get a P.E.K.K.A. in the clan castle, send in some witches and wizards, and go for it. Didn't exactly go to plan, unfortunately, but you're gonna see I send in one loon here. I really should have sent in one more over this way while this archer tower was distracted, but no bothered. Didn't really work out. Really should have brought 2 more loons, but start sending in 1, 2, 1. Saw that Tesla pop up, so another one. So at this point, this actually worked out really well. The splash damage of the balloon took out 2 buildings. So at this point, you can kind of see if I send in my hogs in this side, they'll come up through the base, go right by the Barb King. I'm hoping that going by the side of the Barb King, he'll move on once my hogs go through the base. But still have this queen to contend with. I've already got the clan castle lure with my loons. So at this point, I can send in a P.E.K.K.A., rage him up, send in all my wizards and witches. So at this point, everything's kind of going according to plan. I put a jump spell right there, just so that he can get to the queen once he aggroes to her. But just too many defenses left. I really should have, like I said, brought maybe 2 or 3 more loons, and it would have taken care of the side. But you can kind of see my my P.E.K.K.A gets wasted before all my wizards and witches could really do a whole lot against his clan castle. He dies, and at this point I kind of freak out. So I kind of wanted to let this play out. Really should have sent in my Barb King at this point, but reacted a little slower. So Barb King goes in, goes for the nearest building, takes out the archer tower. I really should have, I completely forgot to rage him up. Probably wouldn't have done a whole lot, because for whatever reason he decides that he's going to smack this wall instead of going after the troops. So at this point I start throwing in my hogs, just, as a last ditch effort to try to get something going. Works out pretty well. Like I said, the funnel's created to go to the center. I brought my first heal spell right there. Keep most of my hogs alive, all 22 of them. The Wiz Tower can't do anything, neither can that Expo. Drop another heal spell right here. Everything kind of works, like I said, to my plan, but that Archer Queen just starts smoking the hogs, and at this point, just nothing can happen. As you can see, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, only 7 more defensive buildings, all point, I think that's 2 mortars, but most of the strong defenses are gone, all the wizard towers are gone, all the Expos are gone. Really could have been a 3-star if I would have brought a couple more loons maybe, and also killed that queen. But just unfortunately just a 1-star. I have this lonely minion just working his way through the base, and sending the remaining wizards that I've got just for fun, and they get got, unfortunately, and it's just a crappy 1-star. So hopefully I won't do that in Bohemian Grove, but that's the fails for the day. I also wanted to go through some lower town hall level attacks. So one attack by our friend McNugget. He actually only has level 1 dragons, so you can see 9 level 1 dragons, a couple loons, and then he has max loons in the clan castle. So he's going to do the Dragloon example. So he's got Town Hall 7 troops attacking a pretty crappy Town Hall 8, to be honest, but he's got the extra buildings for the Town Hall 8, so executes it really perfectly. Drops the drags on the side so that they start taking out the distractions. At this point, lures the clan castle. I would have liked if he would have raged them up right here, but he sends in the rest of his drags, puts a heal spell down right maybe today. There it is. So sends in the heal spell, so it prevents that his low level 80 to kill the dragons. At this point, it's just a matter of time, right? He throws in his loons. They're gonna go straight for the air defense because everything's just dead, and he'll have a 3-star from this. So level 1 drags with Dragloon. So for all you Town Hall 7ers, you can definitely adopt this attack style and do a pretty good job of wiping out even probably most Town Hall 7s as well, but even a Town Hall 8 if it's got crappy air defense. One of the things that the other clan actually did was they used their lightning to kill off the air defense if it's centralized. So an attack on Dia/Darkos, so it's Darkos's mini base. And so what he does is he's got 3 level 4 lightning spells, drops them all on one of the air defenses. So now all that's going to shoot his dragons are going to be that 1 air defense, and at this point it's easy pickings. He launches all his drags and it just goes to town. So doesn't even need a heal spell or a rage spell to make that happen. Pretty good attack by the enemy. Might not work as well on the Town Hall 8 just because there's 3 air defense instead of just 2, but crushes the space pretty easy. And then finally, wanted to show that hogs are still viable. So one of the, I'll show a Town Hall 7 and also a Town Hall 9. So Leech, where are you? There it is. So this guy does a good job of luring the clan castle first with the giant. Pulls him out to the center. Or not to the center, to the side. Then launches his hogs in. So at this point, the smart thing would have been to put double giant bombs here, and then taking this out with one loon, and then you'd be safe from all that stuff. But the opposing team isn't smart enough for that, and he just spams them all in and hopes for the best, which it actually works out. Even with level 3 hogs, clears out a Town Hall 8 base pretty easily, especially when the Barb King is way out in the corner like that. But pretty easy 3-star for hogs. So hogs didn't really get spammed. They just they still work if you know how to use them in that base, just because of how many intersections there are. Finally, the last one is Annie's base. So there it is. So mid-level Town Hall 9, as you can see, got pink purple Wiz Towers, the #1 issue for hogs, and goes in for the lure. We didn't even fill the clan castle. So at this point, he sends in a P.E.K.K.A. to kill the king, which is hanging out to the side. Sends in her queen to kill her queen for the other queen. And once everything's clear, he sends in the hogs. And, a little kind of sketchy over here, but, he has plenty of heal spells. I think he brought 4 of them, and it's easy peasy. Brings in, I think, like 30 archers or something. So plenty of juice to take out this base. Hogs are still good. You just need to know how to use them and not be dumb. So that concludes this video. Have a good day. Talk to you later.